test. Testing. If it's too far, that should be better. All right. The parents are going to want you to get mic'd up. Coach Drew all mic'd up here. All right. So it's coming across here. Scoot this over a little bit. Get some more gains. All right, getting ready to go here. Leading off is going to be Graham, followed by Gonzalez. First pitch ball. Inside. Ball 2. Pitcher's got a sign, getting ready to deliver. Here it comes. Ball 3 straight. They're going to have to show some patience today. A little bit up and in. Foul ball. Not out full count. See what we can do here. Hopefully we can deposit the ball in the outfield. Right center's looking pretty tempting right now. Lines are open. Strike 3 looking. Outside corner. Back at it. Now we got Roman Gonzalez at the plate. Takes on one for a ball. Looks like this pitcher is working from behind so far today. Another ball. Looks like he likes to hit the 3 balls, no strikes to start the batters, but right now we're 2-0. Pitcher's definitely thrown across his body. This is going to be a little bit harder to control. Go 3-0. Another strike. Looks like he likes going to have a major pitch count today. And the pitch, ball 4 up high. And we got that run on the board. And that brings up Aiden Visger. Takes another ball. We got Roman over first base. Visger at the plate. Oh, chase the ball up. Hopefully it's going to get out of here. Looks like it's in play. Oh, they tripped over each other. Unfortunately, they did make the catch. That takes us to 2 outs. Now coming to play is Eli. Eli had a monster game the first game. That's some pretty productive at-bats. So we got Roman at first. Got a pretty good sized lead. And the pitch. Up and in for a ball. Pitcher's definitely pitching from behind today. Have a pretty high pitch count. Stepping off. Takes a peek over at Roman to see what he's doing over there. And here comes, oh, that's a ball. They got to call that. It's a missed opportunity there. Looks like we're going to be able to get to second base on a missed pick. All right, so we got Eli here with a head the count 1-0, runner at second. Ball high. And the pitch. In for a strike. Noticing today pretty much the Cats are really not looking to go oppo with their ABs today. A lot of balls being called strikes on the outside. Maybe a little more aggressive on those corners. I was inside, decided to swing at it. Strike two. 2-2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at second. Pitcher's averaging about 64 to 66 on the velocity today. Nothing terribly hard. Doesn't seem to have a ton of movement. You like the hard ground ball to third base. He bobbles it. He's going to go across the diamond, see if he can get him. Looks like he just got him in time. So squandered opportunities there for the Cats. But it's early in the game. Let's see what we get going. First pitch fouled off. Definitely a way to get ahead of the batter. And the pitch. Outside for ball. 73 miles an hour, not too bad. And the pitch. Outside again. Oops. 2-2 on the batter. And gets set. Delivers. High fastball. Works the count full. Ball 4. Not a great way to start off. Runs on down to first base. It is what it is, though. Now coming up, we got number 27, last name Simpson for the Bulldogs. This is the championship game, if you guys are just tuning in. So he's getting a sign. Coming to the plate. Ball, Eli in the dirt, kept it in front. Stopped the runner from advancing, definitely a plus. Coming for a strike. I'm Miss Fisker, Kenny McKechnie. How are you?
Oh, I'm good. I never expect to see
I know.
the neighborhood.
I know, right?
So good to see you.
You too.
I saw the McKechnie name out there.
Yeah, he's running around.
Yeah,
Just can't shake us like a bad cold. Attaboy. Going strike 75. Got a little more pop on that pitch there. Still got to run over it first. Comes set. And the delivery. Ball low, gets kicks past. Still allowed a runner to advance to second base on the wild pitch. Foul ball. And there we go. Ground ball. Little dribbler back to the pitcher. Should be able to set his feet, throw him at first. Air mails it to first. That's going to score a run. Runner gets on by Air. It looks like he's going to get all the way to second base. Unfortunately, all he had to do was set his feet and make a throw. That'll let him get to second base. And hopefully we can get our nerves settled down over here. So now we have the umpires talking about cleats when this whole tournament, nothing's ever been said about it. I'm glad we're bringing it up during the championship game. Hopefully he has cleats. Oh, breaking the action here. A little overcast going right now at the ballpark. I'm going to get a quick shoe change here by De La Cruz. Hopefully he has an extra pair. Be careful if pitching tennis shoes on this turf, I guess. It's, like I said, this field's very interesting. Got turf all around the batter's box and the foul ball territory on first base, third base side. Then we got dirt, then a turf mound, and then a grass outfield. We have a baseball field that has a surface complex. And as you can see how he feels landing and planting. Looks a little more stable there. It's a nice 78-mile-an-hour fastball. Definitely has a live arm. Just got to get some control going today. There we go. All right. That brings us with one out. Runner at second. Now I'm going to resume play here. Hopefully we get some quick ground ball to the shortstop, knock it down, let the runner back, go to first, strike in for 74 mile an hour. All right, here we he goes. Take a look. And a pitch. Pitch away. Gets away from Eli. Runner advances to third. Runner's 90 feet closer. Not being able to secure the ball there. A little outside. It's tough. It's kind of a on both pitcher and catcher on that one. That's a strike. You got 1 ball, 2 strikes. Running a third. We'll get some minimal damage. We do have 1 out. String and a miss. Strike 2. So that's actually a really big out. That we have to require a base hit in order to score this individual or an error. Hopefully we're able to secure it or get a strikeout and get a ball across the diamond for a third out of the inning. Keeping our fingers crossed. Like to bring home a championship early in the season here with a nice strike there, 74. Get the fans pretty excited here today. We'll get the fan cam going here in a few minutes. And the pitch. That's ball high. And the pitch. Foul ball. Gillicuddy's now pitching from ahead. He's got a nice smile on his face. I think he realizes that he got away with that one. Usually the big guys, you don't want to bring it across their belly button. That's usually dangerous. Let's see what we can do here with 2 strikes. Drop 30 and throw to first. A ground ball off the glove of the pitcher. Going over to first base for the out. And successfully out of that inning. I thought that was 3. Apparently I missed an out. My bad. So run does score. I'm not sure what I had going there. My mistake, folks. And a strike. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Gonna give it De La Cruz for he delivers. Strike 3. Now I guess that's 3. Need to go back to school. Get my math straight. Okay. Coming up now for the inning. It's going to be Haddad, then McKechnie. See if we get some batters on base. Get some runners going. Did see his first curveball during warm-ups today. First one I've seen. He's digging a little bit. Let's see what happens. Might be a deke. Let's see here. No, it's in the dirt. Ball 2. 2-0 on him, God. That was an inside ball, but he called it a strike. That's a little tight. You do something with 2-1. The guy launches one to the outfield. Looks like it's in the gap. Should be getting a double out of that. He's got pretty good speed. He's going into second base right now with a stand-up double. Definitely a way to get it started. Nice drive to the left center gap. Okay. Now coming to plate McKechnie. See if the runner at second base can do something over there. Make him think about him a little bit. He's peeking. The shortstop's sneaking in behind him. And the pitcher's coming to the plate. McKechnie hits a fly ball deep. Back-to-back doubles. Looks like Haddad's coming in. We're going to have a close play at the plate. See, we got some action here. McKechnie's McKechnie with a double. Scores a run. Looks like he's getting some attention there for some not great base running. That's going to bring up De La Cruz. De La Cruz watches ball 1. I think McKechnie got a little excited about driving the ball over the right fielder's head. We get some more action here. Ball low. I will say the umpires, for the most part, this weekend have been pretty good. I know yesterday the umpire was calling 1 to 2 balls off the outside corner into the left-hand batter's box. We get a pop-up here. Looks like it's the first base side. See him making on the play here. Secures the ball for the out. That's now going to bring up Andrew Perez. Andrew Perez is getting hot again with the bat. Had a little cool-off period, but he's really starting to swing a little more aggressively. Staying in there, keeping the front shoulder in. Definitely something you need to do. Usually when hitters are struggling, it's because they're pulling away. Just got to go back to the old saying. That ball's crushed way over the head. Well driven. Andrew's going to get second base on that with a double. So now we got 2-2. Andrew with a great bat, just like I said. He's been swinging the bat really well lately. Keeping that front shoulder in and having the success. So far this inning, we have 3 doubles. And now coming to play is Max Donahue. Looks like we're trying to bring the ball in here. I don't know if it's an extra ball or where that came from, but old school baseball. If they're hiding balls in the outfield just in case. Present second. Donahue looks at a curveball strike. 58-mile-an-hour bender. Donahue looks like a little swagger in the box here, so it can happen. Pitch, high ball. We'll zoom in over second base, see what Perez is doing, see what they're doing with him over there. Can't wait until I have some time to set the cameras up more appropriately. I'll have to give them some better angles, better zoom quality. With a line drive base hit between the 1-3 side. It looks like we're going to get an RBI here. Beautifully done. Like I said, looks like Donahue had some nice swagger going there. He felt it. A nice base hit on the first base side. We'll take a little image of him. Take a look. As Olson's coming to the plate. Cats are now +1, 3-2. He's got a pretty good lead over first base. Landon's been swinging a good bat lately too, so we're elevated. Oh, that ball was a little high. We don't need help the pitchers, Blue. They need to help themselves. Hughes got a good lead over there. Back to the plate. Curveball down and away. Apparently, I just saw a scoreboard had to alter it. I thought it was a ball. Umpire called it a strike, but he is the official. Okay, peeking on over at Max. And then back to, here we go. Olson take a hard ground ball to shortstop. Looks like we might be getting into double play action. He missed it, so he did make it on a fielder's choice. That did bring Max in. So now coming to the plate, we have Xander with Landon at first. Xander crushes a line drive to the third base side. Allows him to advance Landon to second. So got first and second. With the top of the lineup coming back around. Cat's been successful this inning. Generated a couple runs, 3 runs. So we got this pitcher's timing down. Graham's been known to put a charge in the ball from time to time. Almost left the field earlier today. That one's in for curveball for ball. On deck, we have Roman Gonzalez, rocking number 21 today. And pitch. High and up, just secured by the catcher. We're rocking 2 number 3s today. We have a 3A and a 3B. I haven't listed 0 on here because we weren't sure what numbers we were wearing today. He is helping us out this weekend. We have a couple players out. And the pitch. Just going to call that a strike. Low. 2-1. So that right there is not something we want hitters to go after. Let's push you have 2 strikes, different story. But not when you're heading the count. I got a wheel pick coming over to second base. The pitcher delivers. Ball in the dirt, kicks past the catcher for a ball. Get everybody reset here. Rams look like he's got Eye of the Tiger going here. He definitely is rethinking that one right there. He's not happy with himself. He thought for sure. Let's see what we got going here. Hard ground ball foul. Looks like I think the coach was trying to give instructions he wasn't agreeing with. So he decided to attack him with the ball. All right. We got full count, 2 outs. He's definitely in protective mode. Ball 4. It looks like he's going to jog on down there. That's going to be Roman with Aiden on deck. And Eli in the hole. All right, we got runners at the corners. Ball high. Pitcher through that one at 60 miles an hour in. A little slower than you like to see your starting pitcher throwing. Let's see, it was a changeup, which I don't think it was. Puts the ball over the second base side. But he's camped underneath it for the catch. So that takes us to the end of the inning there. And that will give us A score 3-2, going to bottom of 2. Coming back now. Eli just got the ball down to second base. Now coming to plate number 4, Dangler. Looks like someone you definitely want to stay away from balls waist high. Looks like he put a serious charge into it. But I think De La Cruz can take this as a challenge, see what we can do. And here it comes. Fastball diving 73 miles an hour for a strike right down the wheelhouse. And that would strike 2 at 72, just a little bit slower. Hopefully he goes down and away with the curveball here. That's a foul ball. Well, Eli's okay. We got no balls, 2 strikes. We got a little conference going here. It's like De La Cruz wants to have a quick conversation to say, hey, is it 1 a fastball or is it 2 a fastball? Looks like they got their signs together now. Way ahead. Ideally, like throw a curveball, foot in front of the plate here, maybe give him a chase. Since nobody's on, no damage will happen. And there is the curveball. Still a little too tempting. But it does change the speed up a little bit. Came in around 68. A little slower than fastball. Hopefully we can get him here on this pitch. Fastball right past him. Outside corner for strike 3 at 74 miles an hour. So De La Cruz has got his groove back again. Definitely nice to see. Pushing a batter. Ball away. And the pitch. Ball inside. I'm going to have to really stop saying the pitchers got their groove back. There's 2 times today I've said that, and pitchers start throwing balls. Yep. Yield announcer making the conversations there, causing problems. 3-0. No pitch. Looks outside corner for strike. 74. Here comes the pitch. Outside corner again. Strike 2. Same velocity, 74. I think the hitter's too happy with the umpire's calls. Called timeout, shook his head. We got 3 balls, 2 strikes. Yeah, ball thrown out to the third base side. Next on, he gets right underneath it for the out. That takes the 2 down. A little bit away. Thought he might coax that one. You know, get those a couple times today. That'll be right there. 73, right down the wheelhouse. Because they're not ready to hit. Coaches aren't happy. Definitely giving verbal commands over there. We got a ground ball right back to the pitcher. He missed it. And unfortunately, not enough time for our shortstop to make the play. Reaches on an error. Sometimes that can be a challenge. It's something you work on pretty consistently with you in high school and college. PFPs for pitchers. It's ball high. So Hughes looks over to first. There's a sign. He brings it home. First strike. A little smaller target here. Number 44, Wilson, hit it from the right side of the plate. But a strike is a strike. And here we go. Strike right down the middle. In this situation here, probably just come with the velocity. Give a little nod, maybe shake him off. Make him think you're going to throw something else. He's there first, looks at his rear back, and got him. Here he comes. Foul ball. All right. He's got a sign. He's got a lead coming in. Curveball, strike 3. Buckled him. All right. Well, that's definitely a way to go.
See, now we have on our team, we have who's on first, what's on second, I don't know's on third.
That's what I want to find out, the guy's name.
And then,
That's what I want to find out, the guy's name.
I'm telling you, who's on first, what's on second, I don't know's on third.
Now, Abby, you going to be the manager of the baseball team?
Yes.
You know the guy's name?
Well, I should.
Well, now you tell me the guy's name's on the baseball
I
team.
say, who's on first, what's on second, I don't know's on third.
You ain't saying nothing to me yet. Go ahead and tell me.
I'm telling him.
You ain't said nothing yet. Go ahead and tell me.
Who's on first, what's on second, I don't know is on third.
You know the guy's name's on the baseball team? Well, go ahead. Who's on first?
Yes.
I mean the guy's name.
Who?
The guy playing first.
Who?
The guy playing first base.
Who?
The guy on first base.
Who is on first?
What are you asking me for? I don't know.
Now, wait a minute,
I'm asking you who's on first.
That's his name.
Well, go ahead and tell me.
Who?
The guy on first.
That's it. That's his name.
You ain't said nothing. I ain't asked you nothing.
You did.
You know the guy's name on first base? Well, tell me the guy's name on first base.
Who?
The guy playing first base.
Who is on first, Lou?
What are you asking me for?
All right, back with you. 8 visitors coming to the plate. Cats currently have a 3-2 lead in the top of the third. Visitor watches a curveball coming for a strike. Another curveball. Just has him sitting there looking. Looks like he might be going to a steady diet of these now. He's one of the pitches that he can get over pretty consistently. Fisker launches one. Looks like I was just like the right fielder. I thought it was deeper than it really was. That right there is going to take us to 1 out in the inning. Coming to the plate is Eli Trolatino. Been doing most of the catching today. And the pitch. Umpire wanted to call that. He had the shoulders getting ready to turn to make this call. He decided to retreat on it. On deck is Christian Haddad. Oh, high. Looks like that pitcher watched Bull Durham last night. Hit the mascot. And here we go. 2 balls, no strikes. Outside pitch for a strike. That was definitely not a strike, but the umpire gave it to him. Pitcher's got a sign. Maybe probably another curveball. I can call it. And of course, I'm much older than these kids and playing for a long time. Usually know what's happening. We have 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hopefully he's in defensive position here and maybe some contact. Another curveball coming. Looks like he just dropped one right into center field. All right, got past him. Definitely goes as a hit. I'm getting a little chatter there from third base coach. Basically instructing the hitters when they make contact with the ball in the outfield. Should be rounding, not straight to the bag. Straight to the bag is only on infield. Looks like a visitor's going to come in and relieve Eli. It's something that's normally can happen in travel ball and keep the pace of play going. We can get the catcher a rest and put the last batted out on the base, so pitchers and catchers both get that luxury. Coming up now with Christian Haddad. I'm assuming we're going to get a pretty steady diet here, probably affect curveballs. Ball thrown out a second. It looks like he got him on the tag. That takes our bases off with 2 outs. Okay. Well, that right there. See what Haddad can do with this pitch. Last time up. Hit a mammoth double. If we can jump back on that parade again. Curveball inside for a strike. That was a ball, but the umpire called it a strike. So Haddad's got a little choke up on the bat there. He's in 2-strike swing. Watches one coming down, hitting the dirt. We got 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Pitcher got the sign. He's getting ready to deliver. So what Haddad can do with this? Ball low. So far, it seems like a square ball probably his best pitch. I wouldn't be surprised if he throws here. I know if it's something he can throw consistently, something I would definitely throw to the batter, maybe give it a chase at least, especially nobody on. Haddad with a foul ball out of play, first base side. Once again, why I don't park close to the park. You just never know where those balls are going to land. Haddad's in a 3-2. Goes down the third base line for a base hit. Ball struck. Looks like he's going to turn that into 2. He's gotten some wheels going. Turns it into a double. And that will be bringing up McKechnie. Maybe we can get a repeat of last inning where Haddad had a double, then McKechnie had a double, and just got a little parade going there. Well, if any got some quarters, we'll borrow them, put them in the merry-go-round, maybe bring Haddad around. Shortstop's sneaking in behind him. McKechnie watches a strike right down the wheelhouse. A lot of hitters nowadays are not swinging the first pitch. They should know that a pitcher wants to get ahead just as much as anybody. And the pitch. Curveball. McKechnie hits a little blooper to shortstop for the catch for the third out of the inning. No runs for the Cats that inning. Ended 3-2, going to the bottom of the third. All right, we're coming back with you now. Eli got the ball down in second. Coming back. Phil's just joining me on the bottom of the third. De La Cruz on the mound, rocking number 46. Eli's behind the plate. 3-2 Cats. Over the Dogs. And for a strike. And the pitch. Ground ball right back to De La Cruz. Should be a nice, easy one over to first base. Little run and dart for the out. It's one down. De La Cruz has a sign, getting him delivered. Here it comes. Ball high. See him get back in his groove here. See what the velocity is looking like. We have a ground ball to the shortstop. He comes up with it. Goes across the diamond. Third base picks up. Xander grabs it. Very well done for the second out of the inning. I'm not sure why I keep getting these latency issues. I'm constantly running speed tests out here. It looks like we're pretty solid, and for a strike, 72 miles an hour. Yes, I'm not sure what's going on with Vivo multicam. Another strike there. Get his groove back. Another 72. Got a sign. I'm assuming he's going to go curveball here. A fastball. I don't know if I would have thrown that, but he did. No damage done. I'm assuming that curveball is probably going to be coming in here. At least have the choices. It'll change the speed, get him off balance a little bit. Nope, fastball swing and a miss. Ball's on the ground. Eli gets his throwing lane, throws to Perez for the third out of the inning. All right, Cats fans, we'll take that to the top of the fourth. Still +1. If we can add a few more. Leading off this inning be De La Cruz, then Perez. So pop up to the first base side. 1 out. Still trying to bring the Mevo back online. Not sure what's going on with that. You can see the camera, but it's not bumping into the studio. And a curveball for a strike on Perez. Andrew Perez up now. Last time up, he hit a monster shot. Perez with foul ball, right past the coach. And the pitch. Perez hits a bomb over the center fielder's head. Looks like Perez should be having a stand-up double. Successfully crushes one out there. Looks like if I got the Mevo camera back on home plate there. Not sure what is going on with this today. It's very frustrating. And I've got Max coming to the plate. Donahue. See what he can do with it for us. curveball away. I seen Perez getting his power back in his swing. Definitely made some adjustments from yesterday. No, he wasn't happy. I went home, worked on it. Ball low. Umpire wanted to call it. The 12 coaches for the Bulldogs aren't happy with that. Ooh, that was close. That was inside. That's going to allow Perez to take third base on that ball 3. All right. Ball away for ball 4. He draws the walk. We got runners at the corners. On the plate is Landon Olson, who has definitely been back on fire. It's nice to see. And yes, Miss Chapman, thank you for that. I see your shout out. Tell the unicorn we say hello. And the pitch. Ball in the dirt. He's going to get runners at the corners. See if Olson's able to dance him with a 1 out. Oh, foul ball. Got in on the hands. Also, the hard ground ball. The third base at E. I'm going to give him a hit for that because that was well struck. RBI right there. Olson struck that ball really well. Sorry I can't get the first base angle. I'm not sure what's going on with that camera. Very frustrating. I'm going to have to splurge and buy some Mevo cameras across the board. If you guys want to contribute, I'd be happy to take some donations. These older iPhones are not really cutting it. That allows... Ooh! Donahue's going to get ripped right there. He did not slide going into third. I'll start a little GoFundMe for the Mevo cameras. Unfortunately, they're not cheap. Now the pitch. Ball away. Got 1 out. 2 runners in position to score. Xander looks at a strike. Xander play right now, and then followed by Graham. And the pitch. In on the hands. He turned on that. Here we go. Curveball. Right past the third baseman for a base hit. That'll score 1. That run's coming around here. That brings up another one. Xander snuck one past the third baseman, scores a run. Puts Olson at third, so we got runners back at the corners. All right, now coming to plate is Cruz. Got runners at the corners, still one out. See if we can get this camera back in action here. Not sure why it's doing what it was doing. That comes in for a ball. Very frustrating when these things don't work. Pitcher comes set. And a pitch. Cruz with a, looks like a line drive over the outfielder's head. Took a few steps in and realized that probably wasn't a great idea. Now allows Xander to go to third with Graham's double. That's second and third. All right. Now coming to the plate is Roman Gonzalez. And the pitch. Curveball in for a strike. So he's getting back in his ways again. We're getting that third base of camera coming in here in a minute. But Blue took one. A timeout here. Umpires have to gather himself. That was a pretty tough blow right there. I'm sorry for giving you probably the worst view you're going to have all day. Okay, I am. Now it looks like the umpire is ready to go now. Those are tough to take. Got 1-1. There's a second and third. One takes it right down the middle. And the pitch. Ball in the dirt, kicks. There should be plenty of time for Xander with good wheels to score, which he does on that pitch. Should have been blocked. I'll definitely say pass ball on that one. Here comes Gonzalez. The ground ball to the shortstop. That right there is going to bring in another run. So it was a productive out. As long as you have productive ABs, that's what matters. It looks like the Bulldogs have a pitcher down there warming up. I'm not sure if it's number 4 or number 8. Find out here in a minute. Now come to play Aiden Visger. Aiden takes a high pitch for a ball. pitch. Ball low. Visser takes a strike outside corner. If he hits that, he'll probably take it out of the park. Opposite side of the field there, over the right. Definitely paint that line down there. There's lots of space for him. We're expecting him to pull. 3 balls, 1 strike. Visser with a hard shot between third and short. Now we're having a pitching change. After the base hit by Visger, pulled their pitcher and brought in a new pitcher, number 4. Eli's at the plate. Eli watches a curveball inside. Looked a little tight. Visger's got his lead. Ball low. And the pitch. Ball in the dirt. Just kicks away. There's a catcher got a nice little block on that, actually. What's going on over here? Went inside on pitch. Oh, just behind him. You don't see that too often. Little chuck and duck. has got his lead. He's got a pretty good one. There it comes. Ooh. Not sure why. He's gonna come up. He's gonna argue that he didn't make an attempt to get out of the box. So he stuck his arm in there. He's going to go ask for help slowly. See what these umpires come back with on decision on this. I'm going to have to cue some Jeopardy music for the future. Put that in the assets. Looks like he's going to call him safe. The hit by pitch will stand. Coach Johnny from the Bulldogs is not happy and gives a little gesture to his faithful on his side. The other coaches are very displeased, all 12 of them. Now coming to play is Haddad. Runners at first and second. Haddad's been hitting the ball well today. Takes that one for a strike. This pitcher doesn't have the velocity as the previous pitcher. Looks like he's more of a thumber. Off-speed stuff. No curveball action. That one's going to come right behind. It looks like it nicked him. That's, as a hitter, you need to rotate your left shoulder towards home plate to protect your ribs and face. That's ball low. It does kick. It does allow both runners to advance the base due to the catcher getting a little lazy back there. So Dodds ahead of the count, 2-1. There's a second, third base hit should bring in 2. Base hit bring in 2. Here we go. That's strike right down the middle. 2-2. Let's get a few more runs here. Eli's got a big lead off a second. Ball low for ball 4. Or ball 3, excuse me. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Set and pitch. Haddad with a line drive. Looks like he's bringing in 2 more runs there. Both should score. So Haddad got himself a nice another hit there. With that swing, puts the Cats up +8. Now coming to the plate is number 13, McKechnie. See if we might be able to get a couple more things going here. And the pitch. Inside strike, which definitely was not a strike, but umpire called it was. Takes a peek over Haddad, getting ready to deliver to McKechnie. McKechnie fouls one off. Now he's chasing. He's 0-2. Got to go into defensive swings. Protect that zone. On deck is De La Cruz. No balls, 2 strikes. Choked up a little bit on the bat. Strike 3. Watch it come right on by. End the inning, watching strike 3. You're going to have a catching change. McKickney's going to come in relief of Eli with De La Cruz. Still on the mound. The coach from the Bulldogs still thinks that one at bat is the difference in the game, as he's still not happy with the umpire on it. But that's when he, as an umpire, he's basically say, "Hey, build a bridge and get over it." Here's a pitch, ball. Hop up into the infield. See if we got any action here. It's going foul. That was close. Ball 2. And the pitch. Just to right. Did he call that a ball? Did he call that a ball? Go slap him for me. Not sure if that was a makeup call or something. Well, for you guys at home, that umpire really missed that pitch. Now, if it's a makeup call to make Coach Johnny happy over there at third base, but we got a runner first. Another batter here. Ball low. Sometimes those things can get in a pitcher's head, especially when you groove them right down the middle and it's called the ball. But it is what it is. It is the game, and it is judgment calls. And a foul ball there. Come with a nice 70-mile-an-hour fastball. If the runner tries to take it in advantage of the catch, see if he might be able to pop and throw him out at second. Got to get a look over there from Cruz. Slight steps going on the catcher. It is a pass ball, wild pitch. Runner stopped at second. That ball been hard to block on any day. Ball away. I believe we're 3-1. I could be wrong. Sometimes I miss pitch here and there. Umpires not helping with the signs here. I guess I'll find out on the next one. Pop up foul. Out of play. Full count. So I was right. No, not full count. Ground ball to shortstop. She will throw that cleanly, throw across the diamond for the out. Nice and simple. It does advance the runner to third base. But that run really doesn't mean too much right now, and hopefully never comes into play. I'm not going to play for Bulldogs, number 20, Myers. You guys sign from Coach Johnny. We got some gnats coming around desk here, bothering the pitcher. Brushes him away, gets ready to deliver the pitch. Pop fly to left field. Looks like Xander's underneath it. Gives a quick pump fake. Freezes the runner at third. And with that, we have 2 down. So we have a little coaches conference out here. The Dogs done a hell of a game. Going to relieve them with Angie Perez, wearing number 9. At the St. Robert's Battery here, and McKechnie and Perez go to school together. Same class, and we'll be attending Christian Brothers next year. Hopefully Mevo's going to listen to this feed and take some feedback that these cameras dropping is ridiculous. It's very frustrating. Don't put a product out there if it's not going to work properly. In your Mevo Go app. We're paying for something that is not working. I should say not working consistently. Perez is going to get a couple of final warm-up pitches here. He sticks the frame on the inside fastball. Hopefully do the same thing when the batters are at the plate. I just sent a trouble ticket to Mevo. Hopefully they read it. There's been a lot of complaints since they updated the system. But back to the game. Perez starts off with a fastball. Foul ball. Do a runner at third with 2 outs. Perez has a sign and delivers. Curveball, which all day has been called a strike, but not on that one. It almost seemed like the Bulldogs coach in between innings was able to get the umpire to really think. We're losing the consistency of the umpire at this time. Perez comes in with a 6-7 on that fastball. Sneaky right there. Got 2 balls, 2 strikes. A little bit of a hanging curveball there. I don't know if I throw that again. That's going to have a little more bite. Throw that off the front hip of the right-handed batter. And he will bail. So it's fastball for strike 3 to get out of the inning. That's going to take us to top of 5. Cats up 10-2. Back with you in a moment.
This is the last time this year. So let me hear you. Good and loud. All right, Gary. On 1. On 2. On 3. Take me out to the
All right. We are coming back. De La Cruz will be leading us off, followed by Andy Perez. He's been on fire today. A couple monster shots. Pitcher's not throwing anything crazy that can't be figured out. Just sit in there, try to get hit with the ball. Just missed him. And the pitch. Ball away. A 50 mile an hour, 59 mile an hour fastball. It's hard to believe. The kid definitely has some size on him. You think he'd be throwing a little harder, at least high 60s. Takes that first strike, and that came across 6 miles an hour, 2-2. De La Cruz is ready to receive it. Here he goes to drive it. Looks like hit one fell off the first base side. Two. And here it comes. Line drive into the gap. That should get him at least a first, possibly second. Nope, got to feel the clearing out there. Sun was in my eyes. Going to see the runner, or the outfielder in center, see what he was doing. Did not see his number on the backside, so they kept him in front. Successfully gets first base. Now it brings up Perez with no outs. That was not a strike in regular baseball, but today he's calling it. Puts the ball away, allow our runner to get to second base. So Taylor Cruz aggressively gets over there, rounds the base slightly. One and one. Base hit now should score. De La Cruz. Ball's away. There he goes. Russ takes a huge hack. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So he wanted to leave the ballpark with that hack. Perez watches strike 3. Ball was low, so 2 strikes you definitely have to protect. You got 1 out. That now brings to the plate Donahue. Last up, Donahue had a nice at bat. Ball in the dirt. That's an interesting way to pick. That's not anything you want to teach. He went against his body, the way he turned. Either jump pick or wheel pick. And here we go. Strike. Watch a strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Came at 61 miles an hour. Definitely not going to fool anybody with velocity. Off speed's been used sparingly. But if there's any time to use it, it'd be now. See if he goes to it. There it is, the curveball. Got him waving at it for strike 3. That's going to bring up. Looks like we're going to have some type of a change here. Okay, shortstop, new shortstop coming in. Little shortstop's moving to second. Looks like they might bring in somebody in. I don't know if for playing time purposes making the change or if he's going to go warm up to pitch. But it really doesn't matter right now. Get Landon Olsen coming to the plate. With De La Cruz at second. He's been there for a few minutes. See if we can get him doing another base. That's foul ball. 65 miles an hour. Another wheel pick. Sorta. Not fooling anybody. Pitcher has his sign. Ooh, that was a really good pitch. I would have called that a strike as opposed to some of the other ones that he called today. But it's a 1-1 count. Ball low. 2 balls, 1 strike. Ball was up, but he called it a strike. So we got 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs with a runner at second. The barrage of twos. Curveball smashed to the left side of the diamond. I think we're going to be sending Cruz coming around to score. We have a play at the plate. Safe. And then Landon on the throw advances to second base. Outstanding at bat by Landon. That curveball didn't fool him at all, and he had a great base running. The way he made his turn, watched how the ball was coming into the plate, took advantage of it, slid into second safely. With that single with an extra base on the throw, brings up Xander Ewers. Xander puts a charge into it to the left side of the diamond. Looks like it's in foul territory, but they're trying to pursue it. That's extending their lead by 9. If we squeeze out one more, we can end this by the end of next inning. That's the ball away. It's the end of the ground ball foul, third base side. One ball, 2 strikes. It's got to be going after anything that's close. Foul it off, make him throw another pitch, worst case scenario. There it is, the curveball. Did half expect that. Well, let's see if it works again. We got a lot of twos here. We got 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner at second. Another picker for second base. Olson dives back safe. On deck behind Xander is Cruz Graham. Xander's battling up there. Foul ball. Takes a look, comes set. Ready to deliver to the plate. Xander watches ball 3. Olson was being really aggressive on the bases. I think he thought maybe he got squirted by because he was trying to. The guy was trying to take third. Then Coach Andrew gave him stink eye. Make him retreat back. Ball up. Works a walk. Brings up Graham and a visit from the Bulldogs coach. Looks like we're going to have another pitching change. Gives a little pat on the shoulder. Looks like the shortstop's going to rotate in. And back with you guys in a few. Okay. All right, runners first and second. Graham up. Graham welcomes the pitcher with a bomb to center field. Center fielder misplays it. That is going to plate 2 runs. Another double. That takes us 13-2. 1 pitch, 1 nuke to center fielder. Looks like the center fielder was running. All you saw was his back number. It's a great thing to see when you're on offense. Terrible to see when you're pitching. That brings up Roman Gonzalez for runner second, 2 outs. Pitcher was not happy with that last hit, and so he has now taken that out on the catcher and for a ball. Just trying to air it out. Catcher's got to tie his shoe. Always a challenge in the shin guards. Pitcher has his sign. And the pitch. Ball inside. He called for a strike, which definitely is not. Not sure what he's looking at. That literally was 3 balls in. Almost hit the batter. That was the same pitch, and he called that one a ball. That takes it to 2-1. We're at third. Inside again. He's living inside quite religiously. 3-1. It is basically just a rear back and throw. Curveball. That was a terrible call. And 3 balls, 2 strikes. With 2 outs. Umpire was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. Thank God he didn't. And that is going to bring up Visger with runners at first and third. Runners in the corners. Doesn't look like the Bulldogs are going to put on any type of first and third defense. They may just be like, yeah, oh, never mind. I stand corrected. They just probably just realized that was a situation right now. As a coach, you always got to be watching out for your boys. Make sure they understand what the hell's happening in the game. First base is now covering for a potential pick opportunity. But Visger's waiting for the pitch. Visger hits a line drive to the left side of the diamond. So that plated another one. And that now brings up Eli Torrentino. First and second. With Eli at the plate. Curveball. Really got away from him on that one. Elevated. Oh, that one's going to drop in the gap. That should plate another run. Visger's aggressively rounding. Wonderfully done. Allow Visger to get to third. So we have a new scenario with an extra run. First and third with Christian Haddad coming to the plate. I have a sneaky suspicion this pitcher is going to go inside again. Back pick. He's not happy. He's really not happy. He's got not a great look. Looks very irritated. I hope he's not going to take it out on the batter. But Haddad stands in there. Ball low. 71 miles an hour. One of his fastest pitches today. Looks like we just lost about 5 degrees temperature-wise. The sun is going down, as you can see. Not the greatest look from home plate right now. That ball's high. Curveball got away from him. Once again, Cats are being successful with 2 outs, getting some more runs on the board. Then it gets on Hadar with a 5-6 hole ground ball. Plates another one, 16-2. No balls, no strikes coming to the plate. McKechnie's running first and second. Catchers is going to have a word. Right now, SSC's plus 14. See if McKechnie can find a way to get on base and allow De La Cruz to come up to the mound, or to the box, excuse me. He did throw earlier today, threw great. McKechnie hits a foul ball down the line, just missed it. Threw behind McKechnie. Ball gets a little Chinko ball back there. I think that used to be the game that we used to play all the time, Chinko ball. You drop it down, a ping, 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 goes into a slot. So always a little nerve-wracking as a hitter when the ball goes behind you. Ooh, takes that tight. McKechnie had quite the expression on his face, like, oh, damn. 68. And the pitch. 68 again. See his face? He's like, all right, got 3 balls, 1 strike. Watches it right down the middle, 72. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs, runners at second and third. Threw behind McKechnie. McKechnie's all, I want to get out of this box. That's a little dangerous. Looks like we have another pitching change coming. De La Cruz is coming to the plate. Just worked on brightening the image for the camera behind the plate. It's pretty dark. This pitcher's also a thumber as he smiles. Looks like he maybe not throw too often. He's just happy to be out there. And that brings up De La Cruz with bases loaded, 2 outs. Once again, the Cats have been doing well today with advancing runners with 2 outs. See what we can do here. Curveball low. I have a feeling the umpire is going to get a little flustered here, and he's going to start calling strikes because he wants to get out of here. That's my guess. But those are really hard to call when they're in the dirt and bouncing up. So that takes a count to 2-0. Bases are juiced. And the pitch. Ball in the dirt, ball three straight. The lights are coming on out here at the ballpark. But once again, if we are successful, Perez is able to hold them with minimal damage next inning, this game will be over early. That's Stroll 4 straight. That's going to play at another run. That takes us 17-2. We're plus 15. It's really tough to watch games like this. I mean, I've coached games like this. For majority of the time, we were on this side of the score, but it is tough when you're on the other side. Sort of demoralizing and just trying to find a way to get out of it. Let's see what Perez can do. Perez watches a strike inside. We had 5 pitches, 1 strike. Ball high. And there's sometimes this coach basically says, hey, just go up there and start hacking. Just because, you know, get out of the inning, see what we can do with it. All it's going to do is drag on. Ball in the dirt. Fortunately, now it's 3-1. These games are never fun to watch. Definitely not fun to coach on either side of it. And you're always happy with the W. But I like games to be a little closer. That way the kids learn how to battle. Work through adversity. Press swings. And I miss. Strike 3. All right, we're getting to the bottom of 5th. This will be the last inning unless they have a serious rally. Back in a few. All right, hopefully this will be it. We got Perez on the mound. Starts him off with a fastball for a ball. So we have a catching change here. Looks like Eli is back behind the plate. And looks like that ball is hit over to the left side of the diamond, a one hopper. Put a little life in the team over there. Ball high. That seemed faster than 58, but that's what the radar detector gave him. Foul ball. 65. Coach from the Bulldogs trying to rally him. Yellow spark going over there. Perez misses away. Right down Broadway for a strike. And the pitch. Wow. It does not go both ways on that one. And Perez is going to get under control here. I thought that was ball 4. I was a little confused. Thought maybe I missed the score again, which definitely does happen when you're switching cameras and trying to find some data and watch radar detectors. It's low for a strike. I'm setting the pitch. Got a ground ball out the middle. Should be a tailor-made double play. We are 6-4-3. So with that pitch there, that puts us one step closer. In for a strike. Perez gets a sign. Here and deliver. Foul ball off the side. One strike away from getting out of this. And you got to run over third base. Another foul ball. Batter is not going down. Definitely going to make it a battle. And the pitch. Ball in the dirt. 1-2. Solid walk by the catcher. Chris comes set and delivers. We got a base hit to the left side of the diamond. Didn't go too far. Grass is pretty tall out there. Not a lot of rolling opportunities. So that plates a run. 17-3. And the pitch. Ball low. Outside strike. Definitely was off the plate. I don't know if I normally would call that a strike. But due to the score, I think the umpires are ready to move this along here. Just needs Perez to settle down. I'm trying to just pump in a few more strikes in here and call it a day. And the pitch. Inside, ball 3. Perez gets the sign. Short lead over first. Well struck ball, foul. Looks like Perez ready to go, try to get this thing over. And he comes set and delivers. Ball hit out to right field. All we see is Donahue's number and Visitor's number. It's definitely going to be a double. We're going to have a play at home. No, it's going to be a double. Got runners at second and third. First one comes in with a strike. And ground ball to third. Picks it up, throws the first. That should be ball game. Cats win 17-3. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed. Take care. Have a good week. Congratulations.